Kat Taylor is a Harvard overseer, and she thinks that Harvard should divest from fossil fuels. Is that a good move? You went to Harvard Business School.
That's a much more difficult question. I used to always believe, when I'd sit there and look at students demonstrating and wanting to divest from this or that, I thought often they were students that were there on scholarships, and they were going there because the endowment needed to be invested to make a return. And so I oppose this, but I have to admit that today I feel so strongly about this issue. One of the things I really find is a bright spot is young people care. This is a generational issue. They care so much about this. And so I love the fact that they're pushing for it. And I haven't studied how easy it would be. It would be easy for me to divest from coal, okay? That would be
it's a bad investment.
That would be the first step. That would be the first step, because I think it's a bad investment. The other thing, which I feel very strongly about, which comes out of risky business, is I think the SEC should be forcing disclosures so that everyone would understand the risks, the climate change risks. And to me, that goes beyond fossil fuels, and it goes to stranded assets. Companies building plants in the wrong places, building them, in the coastal areas, and rebuilding New Orleans so you can flood it again, that kind of thing. So I happen to think that those kinds of risks should be disclosed, and if they're disclosed, then I think that goes a long way to solving the issue rather than dictating what an endowment can invest in.
So it sounds like you're entertaining the possibility of maybe divestment someday, or you want to study further?
What I would say, and again, I haven't studied it, I would be, if I were running an endowment, I'd look very hard at divesting coal. To me, that would be an easy thing. But I tell you, it's a slippery slope, because why do we invest in tobacco stocks, okay? So why do you invest in liquor stocks?
Gun
okay?
stocks.
Yeah. Why do you invest in? So I would much rather just see the risks disclosed, and I think some of these are very bad investments. I'd like to understand what the risks are with individual companies, and I think the climate risks are risks that should be disclosed. I would probably not be favoring divestment, but do I love the fact that young people are demonstrating for this right now? You betcha. That's great. And if I had to make the decision, I'd probably make it with coal.